I started boxing at the age of 7. I have an older brother that boxes as well, Carlos Molina, and then my twin brother. My older brother started boxing before us, and me and my twin brother would just go when we're smaller, mess around. And then when we turned 7, my dad just asked us if we wanted to start. So at the age of 8, that's when I had my first fight, and then just didn't stop from there.
Tell me a little bit about your first fight. Were you scared or nervous?
I don't remember much. I was 8, but I think I was just excited, and I was just, when you're small, you just go in there and just throw as many punches as you can, and that's what I did.
Your gloves a little bit too big for you. You just start rambling everywhere.
Swinging, like I was swimming or something, but.
So was it always a feel for you to want to box because you saw your brother, or it was just something that you just like, yeah, sure, I'll start boxing?
I think it was kind of I think it's in our family. I think it's in our blood. My dad used to box as well. He had like four pro fights in Mexico. So I think it's just in our blood. We started and I just liked it. So I didn't stop.
And you're also a 2012 Olympian representing Mexico. You did want to represent the U.S. but wasn't able to. So tell us a little bit about the road to both of those Olympics and why you did choose to go into Mexico.
Well, in 2007, I was in the U.S. Championships to make it for the U.S. team, and I ended up losing by a point. So I was devastated already. I was like, I was 17 years old. I had already turned 17. So I was bummed out. And then the Mexican, I don't know, my coach and my dad got a hold of the Mexican Federation over there, and they told me, do you want to go fight in the nationals over there? Give it a try. So I was like, yeah, man, yeah. My dream's always been to go to the Olympics. So I went to the nationals in 2007, and I ended up winning the whole thing. So then I was asked, to go to the training center over there. So I went, and I went to 2 qualifiers for Mexico in 2000 for the 2008 Olympics, and in the first qualifier, I lost to the Cuban to qualify. So then I had one more qualifier, and I ended up losing to some guy from Venezuela. So then, man, I was already 18, so I was like, man, I was bummed out again. I didn't get to go to the Olympics, and then. So I decided, my dream was always been to go to the Olympics. So I decided to stick around 4 years, and I just felt comfortable being in Mexico. So I went over there to Mexico City. I was living in Mexico City for 4 years in the training center. So I stuck it out, and everything went well, and I ended up qualifying for the Olympics. Yeah.
Who was with you? Notable fighters now that were in the Olympics in Mexico with you.
Oh, well, the guy that was with me was Oscar Valdez. Yeah, me and him, we're like, man, we're like brothers over there. We went around the same time, and, we went to every tournament together, and, we're real close.
Do you feel being a part of those 2 Olympic trials that kind of gave you that much more discipline to bring into the professional boxing?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think it, not only the discipline, I think it gave me a lot of experience. It got me, I fought a lot of different styles from, I fought the best fighters from the countries and their countries, and I felt I learned a lot. I think it benefited me staying in the amateurs, traveling, fighting, and fighting different fighters.
How did it help you spiritually and physically?
It helped me spiritually because I proved to myself that as long as I set my mind and work hard for it, I can achieve it. My goal was to make it to the Olympics, and even though there was a lot of like downfalls, and that I didn't make it, but I didn't quit. I kept trying, I kept fighting for it, and I ended up qualifying.
Yeah, you're 13-0 with 1 draw.
Yeah, in the beginning, I had a long layoff after my was it like my 7th or 8th fight? Yeah, I had shoulder surgery. So that I started off. I think my first year of turning pro, I had like 8 fights. So I was busy. And then I had a torn labrum. So I had to repair that, and I was out for like 9 months. So then I had to come back, But I think for being out for that long, I think I've had pretty good fights.
Was it hard for you to come back after a long layoff? You're getting a little bit like nervous that you don't know if it was going to be a problem for the first fight back in?
I wasn't so much nervous. I was more like anxious already. I was like, I just wanted to get back in the ring. So much time. I was so used to fighting, and just having. And I couldn't even run or train or nothing. They didn't want me to do anything, so that was tough. So then, you know, I ended up gaining some weight. So that was the toughest part, you know, trying to get back in shape. But then after that, just got my momentum going again and just got to keep it going.
So you fighting at 154, but your brother's fighting at welterweight. Why are you choosing to go one more weight up?
I've always been a little heavier than him. Always been like at one weight class heavier, and I feel like I feel more comfortable at 154. I don't like a lot of fighters think, oh, once they go down in weight, oh, they're gonna be. But to me, I think if I try to go down to 47, I'm just gonna be weak. You know, I'm not. I feel stronger at 154. These guys are bigger, yeah, but I feel stronger and I could perform better at 154.
And so, people that haven't seen you just yet, what attributes can you bring to the ring?
Well, I think I'm a fan-friendly style. You know, I like to go out there and bang. You know, sometimes I end up not fighting too smart. You know, I get into it. You know, if I get hit, I want to retaliate right away instead of. But you know, that's something I got to work on. But you know, I think I'm a fan-friendly style. You know, I'll go out there. I got 13 fights, 13 wins with 10 knockouts. You know, so you know, knockout ratio's up there. So you know, I think I bring that to the table.
What is your signature punch or your strength?
I got to say either my left hook to the body or left hook to the left hook. Just right.
Saw a lot of that in that last fight with the draw with Dulce.
Yeah, that's it.
You did grow up having both of your brothers and your dad as fighters. So how's it helped you?
Oh, I mean a lot. You know, they know a lot of, you know, their knowledge to the sport, man. They have a real high IQ on boxing. So you know, I learned from them, and then with them, you know, being as good as they are, you feel like you gotta push yourself even more. You don't want to stay behind. So you push yourself. You know, we're not competing against each other. We help each other out. But you know, we try to stay in the same. You know, my brother made it to the '08 Olympics. I mean, that's big. So you know, it just like makes me work harder. You know, when I can do it too. You know, I think that's what helps out a lot.
Do you guys spar each other when you're in camp?
You know, we haven't sparred each other since we were small. Yeah, we haven't sparred each other maybe since before I left to Mexico back in. I think we're probably like 16. No, we're like 16 when last time we sparred. 16, 17.
Who used to rough who up more?
You know what, man? We would go wars back and forth. You know, I don't know. Some days he'll have his good days. Some days he'll, you know, that back and forth. Even my older brother too, Carlos. Yeah.
So okay, so if you guys were to spar right now with the experiences that you guys have and that gained, who would you choose? Would you think you would win?
I think if we would spar 10 times, he'll win 5.
You think he'll agree with you?
I think so.
So your record is still rising up, and you're at 154. There's a lot of guys at the 154. Once you start getting up and going into title shots, who do you think that you would like to take on?
You know, whoever. No one specific. I think whoever's at the top, whoever's holding the titles at the time when I feel I'm ready to call those guys out. You know, I'm in this sport to fight the best. I'm not gonna, I'm not the type that, oh no, I don't. This guy's tougher, so I'm gonna take the easy way. No, man. Like my last fight, I didn't have to take this guy, undefeated and without Heyman. Like, but I don't care. You know, I've been fighting San Jose, so I'm not gonna be scared. I'll fight anyone.
Let's talk a little bit about that last fight. It was a draw, ended in a majority draw, and it was a lot of hard punches. You staggered him the third round with the left hook, which you say is your signature punch. You want to talk a little bit about how that fight was? Yeah,
you know what, I think that kind of I don't know. It was like when I caught him with the left hook, I think it kind of messed me up too. Even though I hurt him, because I think I felt like after I caught him with that, I was just looking for one shot, and I wasn't fighting smart. And I didn't stick to the game plan where put 3-4 punches. I was trying to catch him with one shot. I was catching him with the better shots, but he was busier. I think that's how it ended up a draw. He was throwing a lot, but I was catching with the cleaner shots. I think if I would have mixed it up more through 2s, 3s instead of just one shot at a time, I think I would have taken it easy. But I got to learn from that. He's a good fighter too. Got to give him credit. But I feel you just got to learn from it. Good thing I could learn from a draw instead of a loss.
Would you like to fight him again and try to get that win?
Oh yeah, I would love to fight him again. I'm not happy. I wasn't happy with the draw. I want to win. So you know, I feel like I'm the better fighter, even though we had a draw. So I would want to get the rematch.
What do you want to say to your fans, and boxing fans that haven't heard of you yet, which you're going to bring to the Boxing World 2016?
Just to keep a lookout. You know, I'm training hard, and you know, I hope to give the fans the best of me, pretty much.
And people that want to know more about you, where can they follow you on social network?
On Oscar Molina 562 on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, everything. Oscar Molina 562.